Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. The last trading day of the week, 6th of March, coming Friday. I hope you are ready for another green day, hopefully for us in the room. And seems like mine is going to be a nasty red day for the market. And I'm just going to tell you why immediately. So, first of all, I hope you had a beautiful green Thursday. We had several big green trades, so I have no complaints about yesterday, and today seems like that the market is just rolling over. I was expecting the rollover already yesterday from this 50-20 EMA, as you can see on the triple Q, but seems like today it's really happening. Hi Tara, good afternoon to you. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing great and ready for this fantastic trading day. Hopefully it's going to be the one, but definitely if we are trading together, it's always a great experience. So let's just start it. I hope the sound is okay. If not, please just let me know. I'm just going to adjust it and let's see what's happening in this crazy world again and again and again. Seems like, unfortunately, the war is still going on. Global oil benchmark, Brent crude breaks about $90 a barrel amid Iran war, and the US crude tops $87 traders. So that's not going to be a good one for us here. I mean, all over the world, indeed, unfortunately. Hi, Mr. Brackage. Nice to see you. So hopefully this is really just a quick spike in the oil, because if it's going to stay, inflation is going to get crazy again, guys. So let's just watch it closely, what's going to happen on this war front, unfortunately. So Dow futures fall 500 points after surprise February jobs decline and the oil price spike. So not only the oil price increase, but even the economic data did not turn out well at all. Hi Nitsan, thank you. Happy Friday to you as well. Hope you are in safe, because I just heard there were some sirens all around. Crazy. So unfortunately, this is still going on. That's why, again, we just see, if you're just checking the USO, which I'm just tracking, the United States Oil Fund, you can see that it's up over $105 level. Unbelievable. Yeah, and it's an I know. So stay safe, please. Hi, Sharko. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. All right, so traders, so far all of the three indices are down. Bitcoin, crypto is down, SPY is down 1.30% already, big drop. Triple Q even worse, 1.60% lower and stretching lower. The only green, it's not a surprise, but the gold and the oil stocks, and everything else in red. The weakest on my list, it's Hood. Amat, it's quiet down as well. Coin almost 4%. Bitcoin itself as well just tumbled under the 70K level again. You see this is 69, and now the 20 EMA is still holding the level, the 69K. But if it's going to break through it, like down, then this means that this is a rollover from on the 50 EMA as well. But don't touch my trading. Yeah, I know, I know. Hopefully they will not do anything in this next 1.5 hours, and you can just trade nicely with us here in safe. Okay, traders. So let's see what else has happened. Again, back to the economic news, because I think these two impact together, like the oil price spike and the unemployment rate, the non-farm employment change, and even retail sales was a little bit better, or core retail sales though not. But the unemployment rate and the non-farm employment change, very ugly numbers, traders. On the non-farm employment change, instead of a plus 58K, which was the expectation, it came minus 92K. So it's lost indeed. So this is a quite of a concerning number, in my opinion. Let's see how much the Fed is going to be concerned, because we will get a bunch of FOMC member speakers later on. So I'm sure they will have an opinion about these numbers. And even the unemployment rate, it's ticked higher on 4.4%. So definitely not a good news on the economic front. FOMC member Goolsbee speaks at 9:50. I'm going to watch it for sure because Goolsbee can be an impact on the market. Business inventories at 10 o'clock, 10:15 Dalian Paulson speaks, 11:30 Miran and Schmid, 1:20 Collins, and at 1:30 FOMC member Hamak speaks. So lots of FOMC member speakers, as I've told you. Thank you, Nitsa. Yes, Marvel, VG, Oxy on your list. I'm going to watch them soon. I'm just going to finish with the news soon, and we can go for the big movers. So the US economy lost 92,000 jobs in February when the consensus forecasted called for a gain of a 50K. So this is the big surprise, unpleasant surprise for the market traders. That's why everything is down like crazy, especially the triple Q. Especially on the triple Q, I'm just checking, the $600 first as a defense line, which seems like it's just failing now. After that, the 592, which is the low of this consolidation here. And here comes the 200 EMA, which as I've just told you, I am expecting to touch the triple Q and even for the SPY, the 200 EMA. Let's see when it's going to happen. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Smiley and with sunshine as always, and hopefully you will get a good vibe and a great green day, because so far the market is not in a good mood, but we are, and this is what matters. Okay, guys, so Dow, S&P, Nasdaq futures hit session lows, treasury yields retreat after jobs report shocker, as I've told you. Oil at 22 months high, as quarterly minister warns price could reach even $150 per barrel. Oh my goodness, I cannot even imagine how it's going to impact the prices. That's crazy. Okay, Trump has a plan to open the Strait of Hormuz. Well, let's see what's going to happen there. Trump prophesies no concern about gasoline prices despite jump over past week. Well, of course, for him it doesn't matter, I guess, how much the gasoline costs. What else in here? Disappointing weight loss drug trial results from Zealand Pharma sends shares tumbling. We can watch this. Robin Hood news here as well, and a lot more in the big movers. Breaking news: Trump says there will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. So guys, doesn't seem like it's going to stop soon indeed, unfortunately. Second day momentum on the SOC. Yeah, SOC, unfortunately, we missed it yesterday. Today we can watch it. It's above 1420, but watch out because here is the 200 EMA as well on the daily. Nitsan around this 1420 30 level. So this can play as a stronger resistance for this SOC. But I agree with you. We can just watch it on the secondary list, and I'm just going to put it on the secondary list immediately. I'm just starting my candidates list. If you still have any great candidates for today, guys, please just let me know. So to the secondary list, I'm going to get this SO and C. European stocks retreat as well as oil price rally resumes amid ongoing Middle East conflict. So as you can see, all the world is just rattled by this big move on the oil. Asia, though not too much yet. Nikkei is up 0.62% as I see, but I just refreshing it because sometimes it's not refreshing and I cannot see the right numbers. But yes, actually China and Japan just ended in green. That's interesting. Europe in red, futures very red as I've told you. Crude oil jumping like crazy, silver, gold in green, and all of the cryptos are tumbling, especially Bitcoin under 70K again. Boyle looks like Mr. Brockage. Boyle, it's a gas ETF or oil? No, it's oil. It's oil, of course. USO, it's over 105 as well. All of the oil related stocks we can watch for sure. To the long side, XOM, Oxy, CVX, XOM is up as well, as you can see. Let's just check Oxy. How does it look like? Nice, 55 though. It's a stronger resistance. And CVX at least. Not enough, CVX. 193, wow. That's a big jump. Look at that. It's on all-time high. I think I'm sure it's on all-time. Isn't it on all-time high? Let me just check it. 190. Yeah, seems like it's on all-time high. Okay, so definitely oil stocks can go to the long list traders. We won't have too many long candidates, indeed. So I'm just going to call XOM to the long list. Okay. Yes, Nissan stretched list circle FRO, BNAI, AXTI, and AAOI. AAOI, I remember we were talking about this days ago that it should just finally show some profit taking. So far not too much. Maybe today I'm just going to call it to the secondary list, okay, because now it's definitely starting into the red. BNAI I cannot trade, but FRO checking. Frontline at the moment, it started already yesterday with a red day volume, though I don't like it too much, so I'm going to be careful with this FRO. Maybe to the secondary list as well, it can be a good one. Next one on your list is Circle. Yeah, Circle was a crazy mover in the recent days, and maybe, yeah, today it's going to be a small pullback. We can watch it for sure, but we have some great candidates as well. All right, for example, we have Marvel, as I mentioned, or not me, but it's mentioned first. The Marvel, it was a earning stock as far as I remember. Company makes incredible circuits, back of strong quarterly results led by AI demand. Nicely done, Marvel. But since the pre-market highs is just pulling back, it's on $87 level, which is nice because it's all over this consolidation over the 50, 20, 200 EMA. So looks like as a nice continuation, but don't forget that unfortunately the sentiment on the market is quite bearish at the moment. So sellers dominating the market at the moment, which is not a big surprise after such an ugly unemployment claims number, not unemployment, non-farm employment change, and the unemployment rate numbers, plus the ongoing geopolitical tensions, which is just sending the oil in huge highs. So yeah, Marvel, I'm going to call it to the long side, but again, I'm going to be a little bit careful. Which one, Circle, looks best in your opinion? I agree as well. It had several big green days, and it seems like as a nice profit-taking candidate for today. As I told you, I'm going to call it to the secondary list for sure. Hi, Omid. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. I hope you are great. You are doing great and in safe. All right. Next one on my list, it's Gap. The apparel maker slid 8% after the earnings. So Gap is down today. GAP, as you can see, is just down under this $25 level, almost 24. Well, my problem here is the 200 EMA, but there is no doubt we should just call it to the short side on GAP. Okay, next one. As we were talking about, the oil stocks are just going up like crazy. ExxonMobil, Chevron, and Oxy, all of them just pushing higher. So again, all of the oil-related stocks, ETS, what you like, you can just check it. Top of shorts on your list, it's AAL and SOFI, American Airlines. Daily chart looks like as a nice continuation. I agree. This is though not a huge mover, Nitsan. That's why I don't like it that much, but you are right. This has a quite of a nice sentiment to the downside. SOFI is down 4% as well, high volume. 1860, which is on the lower part of yesterday. Actually, it's under the lowest point of yesterday. Looks like as a possible rollover. I like SOFI to the short side. Actually, it looks quite nice to the short side based on the daily. Okay, here we have CRWV news as well. Oppenheimer initiated a coverage of Corvette, giving the stock an outperform rating. CRWV, this was a nice winner this week. Now seems like Dow is just giving up after the news and pushing even lower, 73.50. Not my ultimate favorite. I don't know. We can just watch. For the secondary list, maybe 73. It's an insider. Let's just leave it. I mean, we can watch CRWE, but not my ultimate favorite. DAL checking, NNUE. All of them I'm checking. Thank you for the candidates, guys. DAL is the same like AAL. Yeah, it's highly likely going to be continued lower, especially if it's breaking this $59 level, Nitsan. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to call it to the short side like that. The airlines are quite weak. And UE as well. Checking Mr. Brackage, Nucor Corporation. Volume it's very low. I like the daily, I like the opportunity, the possibility, especially if it's breaking the 170. I'm just a bit afraid of the volume on that stock. Looks like on the daily, I completely agree. Looks like as a great short candidate, but unfortunately, again, the volume is problematic here indeed. IoT we have as well. Samsara, which is just jumping 7% on some news. The telematics software company reported a rosy guidance. That's why we have seen just a 7% jump on the IoT. I'm just going to put it to the long side. AL always has much more volume than DAL. Yes, but DAL sometimes it's a better mover than the AAL. So yes, I see what you mean. Like definitely the volume matters, Nitsan. So yeah, we can watch. Actually, we can watch both of them. It's completely okay. All right, traders. Not too many much more on the earnings side or on the news side today. MEI 10 AQN were the earning stocks. AQN I cannot trade. Unfortunately, I think it's low volume stocks. MEAI either. So let's just leave it. Yesterday, though, after market close, what else we got? Not too much. Let's just check Costco here. How does it look like at the moment? COST is down a little bit. I can imagine Costco continuation as well, traders, to tell the truth. I'm going to call Costco to the short side, COST. I'm just going to call it to the short side. And let's see the list, the watch list. So as I mentioned, Bitcoin is pulling back again. Bitcoin is under the 70K level. Coin is down under the 200 level. Looks like such a perfect not 200, 50 EMA reversal. I really like coin to the short side. Hood is quiet week as well. I'm going to watch even TQQQ for continuation. But coin, I like it very much on the daily as well. Amat, almost 5% lower, traders. Yesterday, though, it pushed back to this 346 level, but now it's starting with a gap down. So applied materials also, unfortunately, the volume is not very high. I'm still going to watch it on the secondary list and especially to the short side. AFRM, almost 4%. MU, 3.29, which I did not take yesterday. It was a beautiful mover. Today, again, it's starting under the $387.85, actually, to be precise. And it seems like as a nice continuation also on the daily, it's an inside day, but I'm going to watch it to the short side. Roblox down, UPST down, STX, Reddit 3% lower again. Amazon. Amazon is really weak today, guys. 2.60%. Yesterday it filled the gap very nicely, as you just asked before the market open, but now seems like it's pulling back. NVIDIA 2.37% to the downside. AMD 2.37. AVGO, the big mover yesterday, is just pulling back to what else? Google, JP Morgan, PLTR. So all of them are suffering because mainly of the SPY and triple Q, I mean, of the sentiment. JP Morgan, I'm definitely watching to the short side for a continuation because this means traders, this very weak employment numbers, labor market numbers, this means that the Fed is going to be really, really, let's call it like, heavy-headed about the rate cuts. It's not going to be rate cuts soon with these numbers. So as you know, it's not good for the market, not good for the banks. So let's see what's going to happen there. Marvel and INDO, Zuki, thank you. Yes, Marvel, it's on our list, but INDO, I can't trade it, unfortunately. Sorry for that. So JP Morgan on my short list. PLTR looks like it's moving lower, looks like as a rollover on the 250 EMA as well. By the way, look at that. Google Google is down as well. Google, by the way, if we break this 290, oh, it did break already 296. Oh, I love Google to the short side. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it because I have too many on the short list and not too much on the long list. So if you know any stocks to the long list, please just let me know. VIX index, definitely. The fear index, I think it's still going to push higher. We can watch it. SQQQ. So you know what is going up when the market is going down, like the inverse ETFs can be watched. And even I'm just going to check the gainers and losers list down. UVXY, Marvel, Boyle, as you mentioned, Mr. Brackage, US. So all of the oil related ETFs and stocks are going up like crazy. UNG, VG. Oh yes, you mentioned VG. I forgot VG. Sorry, Venture Global. Coin on a nice gap, checking. Ooh, VG looks nice. I almost forgot. Okay, VG and coin. Yes, coin. I love it to the short side. I so much like the daily chart, especially on the coin. It's just a perfect rollover on the 50 EMA if you just can check daily chart here. It's fantastic, and especially 195 because there is a gap exactly in its, and let's see how it's going to move. Indeed. But you know, we have seen such a crazy start of the days this week. So don't be fooled and don't be get into the trap, please. I'm just going to be extra careful with the first rates for sure, especially because, as I've told you, we will get so many FOMC member speakers with Goolsby starting at 950, and I'm sure it can have an impact on the overall market. JD is starting with a nice gap up. Maybe I'm going to watch it to the long side. Look at JD. It's just very extended to the downside and made a very nice pullback yesterday. Maybe. SJM is up as well, 3%. Not my favorite though, low volume. NTES up 2.65%, low volume, not good. NVD, HR, TDW, Tiny Water is up too. Okay. All right. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to push the longs if I see that the market is under a very big selling sentiment and bearish sentiment. I'm not going to push it, but it's just good to get into the list if the whole sentiment is turning around. However, for that, I think we should hear some good news. Very good news to see this sentiment to change. So traders, this is it. Here is my list for today. Oil stocks to the long side. I'm going to watch here XOM for sure. Um, coin, I love it to the short side. Long VG, I really like it based on the daily as well. Marvel, not bad, but I'm a bit afraid, that the sentiment is not going to let it go higher. Let's see. JD, let's see. Good morning or good evening, Buzak. Nice to see you. We are just trying to find out which stocks to watch today at the first pace. Yes, Nitsan, how many risk units you think I need to do in a month before sizing up? I'm not measuring it like that. I think before sizing up, as I was teaching you as well, if you remember, I'm always getting the psychological aspects for first. And I would say if you can see a nice profit, like a stable profit with, the right trades, the right risk reward, the right everything success ratio, then you can wait like 3 months, and after 3 months you can upsize a little bit, but not double yet. Okay, slowly, baby steps. We are going for a marathon, not a sprint, that's for sure. So I would say rather the time and psychological side matters here. Okay. BATL can't trade, Zuki, sorry. Good morning, Humble Ninja, nice to see you. So the risk units, uh-huh. You mean like how many risk units, not when? Okay, maybe I don't get the question, like how many, sorry. It's Friday. How many risk units think I need to do? Mm, I see, like how many risk units? It's so hard to answer, to tell the truth. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Because, listen, there are better and there are worse months. So if we check that if you have a trading week with 5 trading days, um, one loser, 4 winner, or 2 losers, 2 or 3 winners, okay, in an ideal situation, then I would say between 15, 20, it's quite nice already. Yeah, this is what I'm just calculating. Okay, so I would say an average 15 would be already a huge result indeed. Okay, this is my opinion on that. But still, the time matters more. Baidu, yes, Zuki. Baidu looks like it's a nice reversal, 1% higher, a little bit low on the volume side, but you are right. I like the 200 EMA effect here. We can watch it for sure. Not bad, not bad. All right, traders. So I'm still going to watch here JP Morgan for sure. Sorry, to the short side. Busak, thank you. PRSO, it's not on my list. I don't know. I can't trade it. USO definitely. Marvel definitely. And MU, it's definitely on my list too. Costco, DAL, SOFI, Gap, JP Morgan, Coin, Google are one of my favorites for today, guys. Google, I'm going to watch it for sure, especially if you just check the daily chart again, you can see why. All right, OMDA, I'm trying to check it, but I can't read it. It's a lower price stock. IoT, I'm going to watch IoT here as well. Okay, traders, 2 more minutes, less than 2 minutes to start. And again, for the ones who just joined, welcome. Second, the market is down because of, first of all, the geopolitical tension. The Iran situation is not getting better. It's even worse. Oil is jumping like crazy. This has already a huge impact on the market. And from the other side is the economic side. The macro data was very much not good for the market because, unfortunately, the non-farm employment change and the unemployment rate, very disappointing numbers. Instead of 50K on the non-farm employment change, it just became lower, and it's just lost 92,000 jobs in February, guys. Very, very scary number, and not especially for me, but I'm sure it's going to be a scary number for the Fed in order to decide about the next rate cuts. And there will be a bunch of FOMC member speakers going to be starting 9:50. So watch out. I'm expecting a highly volatile, crazy Friday. Okay, so watch out, guys. XOM, XAO USD, and Netflix. Tara, we should watch Netflix again because Netflix is in green. What's happening with Netflix? Someone tell me. Netflix is going to be on my list as well. This is a crazy mover though, but be careful. Oh yes, and PLTR. Thank you. Oh, you just wrote, you see? Great minds think alike. Netflix, PLTR, and AMD. AMD as well, sure, this is still hovering around the 200 EMA, but the sentiment matters today, as I've told you. Okay, guys. So that's it with the preparation session. I think we are ready. Let's see how good market we will have here. I mean, at least to have some great direction and great setups. Good luck. We are just open for business. AVGO, I'm watching, of course. XO, I'm pulling back a bit. Coin, I want to see a nice gap and go on coin. It would be so great. Okay, so both spine, triple Q down, triple Q though pushed back over the 600K immediately. NVIDIA on the 180 level too. Tesla dumping like crazy. JP Morgan too. MU, I'm wondering. Google big gap down. And Netflix is, whew, that's a crazy move on the Netflix. Marvel, nice. Microsoft is in green, guys. Microsoft CRM just went to green immediately. We should watch both of them. Microsoft CRM. CRM I'm going to watch here. And Microsoft, maybe instead of XOM. I'm not sure I want to trade oil today. Oh yes, Rigetti. You are very much right, Humble Ninja. Rigetti computing. Very much well said. We should watch it because yesterday it was not a big mover. VG pulling higher, Marvel higher. Watching CRM and Microsoft for continuation as well. Overall market is trying to form a little bottom here. MU extremely weak traders. Look at MU. MU is very weak. mRNA is very weak too. Watching here TQQQ as well. I would be surprised if the market after such an ugly news, it would just make a bottom here and just make a U-turn. I would be very much surprised. So because of that, I'm going to take TQQQ to the short side. Maybe I'm a bit biased, I admit, but that was like a very, very nasty news for the market. So this is going to be my first trade on the TQQQ. Ooh, VG. VG Marvel very strong. AVGO holding nicely as well. Coin, it's forming a very nice gap and go opportunity to the downside. JP Morgan, nice bull or a bear flag, sorry. SPY breaking down already. Stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be over the high of the day. 46 is going to be my entry. 47, 46. If we go lower. Microsoft holding nicely. Marvel higher, VG higher. IoT, a bit spready. SOFI checking. SOFI looks like as a nice gap and go as well, Nitsan. I agree. Maybe under 1830. 1830. Okay, so far Triple Q is still trying to make a bottom here. IoT bull flagging, Marvel unstoppable, VG unstoppable. If we turn this sentiment higher, I'm going to watch Microsoft for 13, by the way. AVGO doesn't look bad either. And CRM, look at CRM daily. That looks so nice. Now let's see SOFI here. Okay. MU 381 for a long. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like under 377 is a short, 381 it's a long, Buzak. Why? Because we don't know yet which direction the market going to pick here. JP Morgan looks like really weak. I can't trade INDO, unfortunately, Jeremy. Hi. Rivian ripped higher, checking Rivian soon. JP Morgan looks very, very weak at the moment. So annoying. JP Morgan. Yeah, market is still. SPY is weak, guys. SPY is just cannot get out of the woods at the moment. Rivian checking Humble Ninja. Rivian. Yeah, Chinese market was strong. So maybe because of, oof, yeah, that's ripping. Might we should watch. CRM I wanted to check too. CRM over, especially over yesterday high, it can be interesting to the upside. SOFI now moving higher. SPY under the VWAP, triple Q over the VWAP. So anything can happen. I'm still just sitting on my hand trying to find out what is going to be the next step from the market. Boyle on the VWAP, Mr. Brackage, checking. Boyle, yes. That was a nice VWAP reversal. I'm going to watch it maybe long over the highs on the Boyle. Coin, I like coin, Nitsan. I like coin, but under 198.80, 80.70. Yeah, I'm going with coin gap and go. 198 and 70. 198 and 70. I've entered to TQQQ traders. On the TQQQ, I want to see 47, 47, 20, 10, 20. Yeah, I know, but here is Boyle. Jeremy, this is not bad either. AVGO is moving lower. Here comes the coin as well. Stop loss on the coin, it's over the entry, which is like 201. SPY broke. Okay, traders, here comes TQQQ first partial. I'm going to take it soon. I'm not going to be greedy on this crazy market. It's just went back. Such a craziness again. Gap checking. GAP. Oh, come on, coin. CRM is moving lower as well. Not bad on GAP as well, Jeremy. Under 24.20 for me, maybe 24.20. Okay, traders, here comes again TQQQ. Around this 20, I'm ready to take the partial, maybe even 20 cents because I just don't like what the market is doing there. Oh, come on. 671 on the SPYs, 599 on the triple Q. So far, coin, unfortunately, it's not doing the job. Tesla broke the lows, IoT breaking the highs. Market is all over the place, cannot stretch lower, unfortunately, so far. Okay, here comes the 20 cents for me. Here comes the 20 cents for me. Very nice. I'm ready to take my first partial here on this TQQQ, as I've told you. Yes, I'm already in coin. I'm already in coin, fortunately. Come on, market. Oh, IoT. I missed IoT. Shoo. Why are we going up? I just don't get it. Maybe again, you know what's happening, guys? Too much. The big was too, the gap was too big. Again. So much hate when the market is just doing like that. Okay, coin is going to be a loser. Over 202, I'm out. And yes, coin is going to be a loser. 201. See? SOFI looking better for a short, by the way. Which one? COHR checking. COHR. Maybe. Yes, I agree in that. Okay, traders, I can't believe I'm going to start with two losers. Market is making a reversal here. TQQQ over the high, and unfortunately, coin is going to be out over 202. 940 we have, and the market is trying to make a reversal. Google looks a very nice short, looks like a very nice short under 295.60. Okay. Coin, last chance. Last chance for the coin. Microsoft getting crazy strong now. Getting back to this 213 level. Look at Microsoft, guys. That's crazy. Good luck with the GAP. I'm still battling with this coin. Marvel checking. I don't know. Marvel, it's a little bit too much to the upside already, Zuki. But if this whole sentiment really turning around, then yeah, maybe it's going to push higher. Traders, I'm still holding everything. Still holding everything, holding my TQQQ, holding my coin. But unfortunately, these bulls are really, really strong on the 600 level on the triple Q. Coin is just a small share size, you know, coin is crazy. You're never allowed to take it with a big share size. But TQQQ, I'm just thinking to take the half off. Tesla very weak. Look at Tesla, it's on the lows again. On the lows again. SPY moving back to the lows. That's good news. Hope so. Mr. Brackage, so far doesn't look like. And unfortunately, coin is building a bull flag as well. CRM. I thought it's going to be stronger, now it's weak. It's funny. And the market wants to make a pullback. I can't believe this, really. I just cannot believe it. And there are lots of long. Okay. First loser of the day, coin. CRM. Still holding TQQQ. Baba is getting stronger now. XOM. So Microsoft. If we really go higher, I'm going to watch Microsoft on this 413 level. Tara, Tesla, it's very weak. So if we go lower, maybe under the lows, it's going to be continued to the downside. But now, especially the triple Q is getting stronger and stronger. How about the Bitcoin? Where is the Bitcoin? Still so weak. Why coin is going up? Come on. I don't get this. Phew, I knew, guys, it's going to be a crazy Friday, but this is really crazy now. SPY weak, triple Q wants to be stronger. CRM breaking 200. Okay. Market is making a reversal. That's a bit surprising for me, to tell the truth. Let's see, Google is back. The Google, I still love to the short side. It looks so nice. VG reversal, yeah, I see that. I think VG can be a nice VWAP reversal over 1282 Nitsan. USA or USO to the short side. Let's see. Ah, I see what you mean. Maybe. Market is still struggling, but really these bulls wants to get it higher. So my top long candidate, if we really do continue higher traders, is going to be Microsoft. And my top short candidate among the big stocks, it's Google. And I'm going to watch this VG, Nitsan. AMD, it's not on my list today. I don't know why. That's beautiful. Yes, I agree with you. That looks great as well. We just need a decision from this market. And I feel like I'm going to add to this TQQQ under the lows, not even taking a partial, but adding under the lows. I like this 196 call, Jeremy, on the AMD. We just need to see the whole market, like just reversing. SPY is still extremely weak, but there is the 670 area. VG so far is still under the VWAP. I'm going to watch Bitcoin here. But the triple Q doesn't want to give up. Look at this Bitcoin or triple Q. MSTR, Buzak. Coin was not working. Let's see MSTR maybe. Oh, that looks beautiful. I must tell you that looks beautiful as well. Okay, traders, so far, market doesn't want to give up. NVDA pushing higher now, MU pushing higher, maybe even Google as I see. but we are very much on the edge, very, very much on the edge. Actually, I'm just thinking on second chance trade under 270 on the Bitcoin or the coin with just a small share size, but MSTR looks good as well, like somewhere here on the coin. And VDA higher. PLTR is in green as well, together with the Microsoft. So both of them, I think we can watch to the long side if things are not going to make this move lower. So I'm going to watch here PLTR as well, maybe instead of JP Morgan because it's not moving. SPY on the lows. I'm in coin, second chance trade under this 270. I had no time to call it, but MSTR is good too. SPY under, slightly under the lows. My TQQQ coming back. About AMD. Let me just check AMD. AMD still looks good. Okay, coin is working at this time, traders. Finally, I want to take a partial around 198. Come on, TQQQ. On TQQQ, I'm going to add under the lows. Here is the AMD 196, Jeremy, if you want to take it. SPY broke, but again stopped. Oh, I hate this market. PLT are still very strong. IoT is strong. But Microsoft gave up. Microsoft just gave up. Bitcoin breaking. Come on, SPY. NVDA pushing higher. How about Apple? Just wondering what Apple is doing now. Oh, that's weak today. Apple is weak today. Come on, Bitcoin breakdown and drag down coin as well, please. Marvel checking. Yes, okay. It seems like it does not care about the market. PLTR either, by the way. PLTR does not care either. But the market is just consolidating, unfortunately. No decision. Even if the SPY is breaking a bit lower from time to time, triple Q not. Tesla making the reversal. Here comes PLTR, and now again the bulls are attacking. But Bitcoin is weak. Bitcoin is really weak. Good luck with the Marvel if you're going to take it, Zuki. What is the weakest stock? UPST, Unity, AFRM, Roblox. These are the weakest stocks at the moment. I'm just telling you. If you're interested, all of them are smaller movers, but moving really nicely to the downside. Roblox 5%. Wow. All right, traders, I'm going to take a partial soon on this coin. I don't want to be greedy. At least something is back from my loss. And the TQQQ is still just hovering around. Hovering around. Not good. DAL checking. Looks interesting, Nitsan, this DAL. We just really need this breakdown with the market because market is not helping, unfortunately. Okay. Traders, if you get in with me for the second chance trade on the coin, I'm just ready to take a partial here, 198.50. Just 70% of the share size, 198, beautiful. This is what I wanted to see. So here I'm taking my partial, 198. Perfecto. And I put my stop loss over the entry, just slightly over the entry. Market is still hesitating, consolidating. Triple Q completely stuck to the VWAP. Amazing. SOFI is not really moving either. but Bitcoin is breaking down, so this is good for my coin trade. PLT are still strong, by the way. NVDA, MU rather pushing higher, but again, the whole sentiment on the market is so much uncertain yet. And 950 now Gooseby started to speak. Might there will be some impact? I don't know yet. Phew, what a day. And PRT are breaking. TQQQ, IoT, PRT. Okay, seems like Gooseby is telling nice things here. Or not. I'm still waiting, checking the news. If you have anything, please let me know. So far, one winner, one loser. But if TQQQ fails, I'm going to be in red. Fed jobs just got harder. After this disappointing jobs report. That's why I don't understand why we're not going lower. I'm still holding full share size. TQQQ coin is very nice. Next partial on the coin. As we have so much to go on the coin, it's going to be around 190, actually 195, 194. Fed's goods research job report was a tough miss. Thank you, Humble Ninja. Things really chopping around. Yes, Jeremy, ugly morning. Because we said several months of this data would be a concern. Okay, so it's not that bad news because they will definitely watch more months in a row, but still an ugly one. Let's see whether it's enough to change the market sentiment. I'm still in TQQQ and definitely coin is starting to work beautifully now. PLTR though still very strong. 195 would be a nice second partial on this coin. The market is trying so hard to push higher. 10 o'clock business inventory is coming, and I'm just checking when is the next speaker. 10 o'clock, 10:15. Dali Paulson, 10:15, by the way. More FOMC member speakers are coming. Nice coin, $2 more to take the partial here, the second one. My coin stop loss, it was over the high, 20280. Microsoft second chance, yeah, Microsoft is still holding. But I just don't know what this market is up to, Jeremy. It's so annoying, this market, very choppy this morning. And we started again with a big gap. I never like trading on a big gap days because then it means that it just did a lot of move already before the market opens, and it's never a good sign, unfortunately. So I'm still holding the TQQQ coin. INTC checking. It's not on my list. Thank you, Jeremy. INTC. Just broke. Yeah, I see why you liked it. It's just on the 50 EMA on the daily. Looks really good. Just broke already. It does not. It's another typical stock that it just does what it wants sometimes. Okay, Bitcoin breaking lower. SPY under the VWAP. Triple Q is just glued to the VWAP completely. Chop chop. Choppiness. Come on, coin. Get me 195, please. In the beginning, wait, let's see. So I took it here, you see, I took it under the VWAP, and my stop loss, it was over 202 because I took it with a small share size. Come on, TQQQ, I need you. I very much need you. SMCI 2.50 lower, Tesla, Disney 2.20. Ooh, Disney, what a drop today. Look at Disney, guys. That's ugly. Come on, Triple Q, break this 600, please. Ooh, Nike. Looks good. Yes, Nitsan, that was the second chance trade, which I had no time to call it on this reversal, you see, under this 201. When it just touched the 202. I was right with the 202, but unfortunately I was out already, so I wanted to take the second chance trade when I seen that it got the rejection on the 202. Come on, market, come on. I need a clear move to the downside quickly, please, just to take some partials on the TQQQ. Ooh, Microsoft, it's holding very nicely on the lows though. Okay, SPY heading towards to the lows, but very slow. Triple Q again on the VWAP. I don't know. MU pushing higher, Google not moving at all. Choppy, uncertain market since the open, since the big gap. We do not continue, unfortunately. BATR circle, checking circle, Nitsan. Looks nice. If we got a breakdown, I like circle. I like circle. I like circle better than the DAL, by the way. And you were asking of BATL. I think I still cannot read this one, unfortunately. Will you add? Yeah, Buzak, I will add. I will add because I feel like if finally we really break this low, it's going to get a flash crash. Look at that AMD is still dancing with this 196. It's flirting with this 196. Okay, TQQQ is back to the entry soon. Very good. Our coin continues, but I see on some of the big tech stocks that are so stubborn. That's annoying. And again, SPY on the lows, just cannot break it through. Do not want to see the SPY double bottoming here because that's not a good news for me. Bitcoin slowly going lower, SLV checking. That was a nice intraday break over 75.14. Look at that. We should watch it, I think, SLV. Okay, traders, triple Q under the VWAP, under 600, SPY under the lows, but still low volume, no big push yet, unfortunately. And it's back again. Phew, I don't like this morning so far. Not just because I'm in red, but it's just annoying. Now again, as soon as it touched the bottom, it's just making a big green candle. And I'm now going to wait for a 10 o'clock. Google topping, I see. I'm watching. This is the biggest bull trap, or it's going to be a huge reversal from here. Coin still looking okay. However, I do not want to see it back over 198. I'm completely done with this market. I just don't understand. Now it's a big reversal everywhere. Look at this. It's news again. If you know the reason, please just let me know. And unfortunately, I need to get out from this TQQQ soon. I'm sure it was news. It was some news here. It should be news, nothing else. IoT. Yeah, it's not stopping as I see. Zuki. It's just not stopping. US business inventories. Yes, at 4 o'clock now we have, but the move started before. Humble Ninja. I think it was not the inventories. Something else. US. So again, short. Let me just check it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. AMD going back now. Surprisingly, Microsoft, it's really muted. That's ugly move on the market. NVIDIA, it's higher now again. AVGO. Yes, SLV was a big miss. No, Tara. Microsoft looked so nice in the beginning, and now it's completely muted, not doing anything at all. Oof, SLV was a huge miss over the 1750. I agree, Jeremy. Fortunately, it was a big miss not to watch it today from my side. Marvel again. It's still hovering around this 88. Yeah, it does, but I think it's a bit done with the ATR, I feel like. And it's no, I don't like it too much. One thing is for sure, market bulls are trying hard, so I'm ready to get out from this TQQQ if there will be a bull flag and breakout. Yes, Buzak, I am. I am still in that. AMD on the highs. I think though that over 198.50, I'm going to be out from this coin. Okay, 10 o'clock. A reversal maybe. Let's see. Doesn't seem like. And 10:15 again, more FOMC member speakers coming. Yeah, business inventory is just aligned with the expectations. And 10:15, FOMC member Dali and Paulson going to speak. Good luck with the USO. I'm a bit chickened out of the USO trading today. That looks like a bear flag. Market bull flagging, oil bear flagging. No market. Are you going to push higher now? Or not? I'm going to put my stop loss on the coin over this consolidation high, I think. Like 198.37. If it's going to break it through, I think there will be a reversal anyway. Now AMD looks rather long than short, especially if we do break this bull flag over the high. Look at that. How about Netflix? What Netflix is doing? X. Netflix, nothing on the lows. Amazon, checking. 216 for a long, not bad, especially really if we break here everything, then yeah, it can work. I just would like to wait for the market for the next step, what's going to happen here. In the meantime, traders, if we break this high, of course, I need to be completely out of the TQQQ. Coin still looking great. Okay. Oof. Here comes the reversal on the market. Ugly, choppy market today, guys. I'm going to be happy if I push to the green side today, actually. I hope you are in green already. So AMD bull flagging, overall market is bull flagging though, but so uncertain. And again, in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, more FOMC member going to speak. AMD broke, BMNR checking. 1940 looks beautiful. If we can make this breakout, intraday breakout here, that looks quite nice on the BMNR. Daily is not that nice though, but the pattern looks quite interesting on the BMNR, Jeremy. I agree with that. PLTR is getting back to the highs again, but everything is just so slow. Now Microsoft is over the VWAP. SPY trying to catch the high again. Not yet though. AMD getting stronger here. Look at that. Now maybe Microsoft as well. SPY triple Q still consolidating here. Not my favorite day. Just building this consolidation for too long. I mean the market itself. Come on, coin, break down, please. I need you to break down this 196 level. Bitcoin is not doing too much on this level at the moment. SPY pulling back to the Viva, but still in this consolidation zone. Nothing interesting. Yeah, it's I know. Come on, market, move. Do something. Slow, uncertain day so far, but doesn't continue lower yet. Traders, if you have anything on the list, please just let me know. I mean, any setups, but so far, whew, I would say watch the paint dry. Choppy paint. Oh, and yes, I can't read it, Nitsan. Good luck with that if you will go for it. Okay, we are almost back to the entries to the TQQQ. I'm starting to be fed up with the market. So might I'm just going to close it. Not really patient anymore, market, sorry. It was a long week, crazy days, crazy morning. Look at Microsoft. Look at Microsoft. I just can't believe it. Buzak, I really hope so. That it will. I'm still here. VIX going up, that's a good news. That's definitely the good news, but look at that. It's such a stubborn price action now on the overall market. Really needs to break 34.50 here. Yes, Jeremy, me too. It's so obvious and very hard to pay pay as well, but trade. And look at that, it's just making a U-turn again from no decision, just cannot decide. Maybe later on, maybe, I don't know. what should happen here to see a decision, but so ugly. Circle still looks good, Nitsan. It's 102. CR, I'm not doing anything. See the Apple here rather. Apple looks like it's moving a bit lower too. Nice, Jeremy. Okay. Yeah, actually, yes, I'm just waiting for this market, but if nothing will happen, I think I'm just going to leave it in a small red day and that's it. Amazon, Abu, checking. By the way, have a beautiful weekend, Jeremy. Thank you very much for your interaction and calls. Very much appreciated as always. And take care. Abu, on the Amazon, I would say if it's breaking the lows, it's going to be a nice move to the downside, but very much market sensitive as well. So look at that. Just move down again. This 214 should be broken. I don't know if you have any trade in this stock at the moment, but maybe over 216 it's a long, under 214 a short. But as you can see, the market is just chopping around, no clear direction today at all. It's very annoying. Traders, I'm going to be out 198.40 on the coin, like looking into $2 and the market again going back to the highs. I think 104, but let's see. Maybe it's going to make a better pattern there, better setup. Look at PLTR, it's strong again. Google is strong again. Amazing. Microsoft coming back. Market is reversing from the VWAP. Uh-oh, that's not good. Did it? XAU USD checking. Oh yes, 1.22% higher. I'm still holding some gold. Yeah, I see. Why the market is going up? Someone tell me, please. I still don't understand. Microsoft is back over the VWAP. Apple is back. NVIDIA reversing. Google breaking. PLTR breaking. And I need to call it as a loser on the TQQQ, unfortunately, because the bulls are getting stronger here. 48, what is the high? Let me just check it. 48.32, 48.35 final stop loss. And that's it. 48.36, I put my final stop loss here. Because the bulls are getting stronger. And I'm out of coin, out of coin. Such a nice green week so far. And the market is just ruining my end of the week. I mean, it's still going to be nice green, but you know what I mean. So PLTR broke. Circle getting again to this 102. I think we are going to push higher, traders, now. See a little bit more volume coming in. Not too much yet, though. How about BMNR? It was a call from Jeremy. Yeah, it's just stopping on this 1940 here. 10:15, two more FOMC members speaking now, or they just started. AMD pushing higher, NVIDIA a little bit higher, PLTR higher, Tesla higher. Let me just check the news in the meantime. US stocks, economy. I cannot see anything else. Zuki, did you take it? Nice. Yeah, you like to go with the strong stocks, and actually, it's quite of a good decision, my opinion. So you took it over 88. Nice. Well done. No, market. I was almost out on my TQQQ. So coin is out, traders, as I've told you. Pinterest, checking it's on pins. Looks good. Oof. Daily, not that much. It's an inside day. This is my problem. It's an inside day there. I mean, volume is low. Inside day is not always the best indication. However, this double or even triple bottom looks like as a nice reversal. So let's just watch it. Traders, I'm waiting out from my TQQQ, but I think I'm going to be out soon, and I'm just going to call it as a red day, unfortunately. My last week as well. 4 beautiful green days, Friday small red. Looks like the Friday's trading is not the best for me nowadays. Ooh, coin is pushing over 200. Look at that. SPY triple Q really wants to push higher now, as I see. Google moving higher to MU. Maybe Tesla? I don't know. If you are going to stay trading, might I would watch IoT for a VWAP reversal. RKLB checking. Ooh, that was beautiful. Too late for me, Puzak, but looks great. It's nice and strong, but intraday entry over 74, it's too late for me. Oh, that was a nice one. We should watch it next week, traders, this stock. SPY is very close to a breakout. Look at this. It's trying hard. Market, higher or lower? Come on. Bitcoin is looking like it wants to reverse, but not a strong move yet. Google is breaking the highs. SPY really on the highs, but no breakout yet. Okay, market. Almost out again. Not yet. That's a funny market today. You see, guys, that's why it's a problem when we are starting with a bigger gap than 1%, especially 1.5 for a SPY. It's a lot. It's a lot. Too much. Okay, so one attempt for the SPY breaking the highs failed. Here comes the second. Failed so far. But I think it's still going to try it. Look at this. Uh-oh, getting close to the stop loss again. Actually, this consolidation is going since 10:12. 10 minutes consolidation, no decision. SoundHound is strong again. Look at this small AI stock. Still did not convince me. And here comes the break. No. That's a slow market, annoying market so far. Seems like the FOMC member speakers are not talking anything interesting, which is not actually not moving the market too much. This consolidation again is getting way too long, but I see the SPY a little bit more bullish at this consolidation than in the previous one, because if you check the 1 minute chart, it's just a very slight increasing triangle there. So I see a little bit more bullish push on the SPY now, as I've seen in the previous consolidation around 10 o'clock. And I'm out. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm just going to call it as a day. I accept my red day. I really hope that your day is in green, not in red. But the overall week, what matters, it's nice and green. We had fantastic trades together. Please be careful with this market, slowly grinding higher, but I still cannot feel any sentiment on that, like any strong sentiment. I can imagine that it's just going to fail here and that's it. So please be careful there and stay safe over the weekend. I wish you a beautiful, great weekend with your loved ones, with the family. And of course, I'm going to see you on Monday. Craziness continues. Stay safe in the world and just try to focus on the positive things and have a nice green one at the end. Tiny red Tara, yeah, for me as well. Thank you, Humble Ninja. It was a very difficult day. We have days like that. It's okay, we have to accept it. But yeah, Fridays are not the best days for me nowadays. Thank you, traders. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.